showed you another knowledge. I mean, the Kit Kats, they're so delicious. Nah, no, do not do that. Don't do that. Don't do that shit.
And he wear black. This dude wear black.
Oh, I eat all the Kit Kats. Shit. Huh? Me too. Yeah, Mom. I'm good. I want to be a watermelon.
Thompson again. Bryant.
Yeah, I look ugly as shit if I'm on that team. Ew.
Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the board. Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass. Draymond Green was the 35th pick back in 2012, and he's made an impact thus far with his defense, rebounding, and great IQ for the game. And I like his competitive spirit, too. He helps you win in a lot of ways. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. It's Thompson off the
Bomb.
No one near.
This reminds me of that movie.
He hits it from 9. You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play. What a great play. Sacrifice his body and take the hit. Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation of beating to the spot there.
It's like the movie that I've seen before. Christian, slow down.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems.
Michael Bay, and I want to blow Christian up. Sorry. This reminds me of that movie. I'm serious. Where did Born in Hell go?
Tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys. Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
Where did you go, Born in Hell?
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. Nice work to get inside and draw the foul. Yeah, it's obvious. The defense is not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
Michael!
Well, Ed Davis in his 5th season out of North Carolina. He's had the battle for minutes both in Toronto and Memphis.
No, I made you stop! Wait a minute. Oh my God. I feel corny now.
Charges, their lead gets more and more comfortable. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And Davis with good mobility for his size. Offensively, Clark, he can run in transition, flash to the basket. At the other end, he's a good help defender.
Yeah, and bit by bit, Kevin, we see him developing his post game as well. He's starting to broaden out that skill set. Still only 20 years old. He's got a lot left in his development.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
And they've been on fire offensively as a result, Clarkson.
And that one good from Clarkson. Here's Curry. He's coming off a 25-point game again.
And his work on the glass, certainly noteworthy. And he contributed in a number of ways.
Green with a screen for Thompson. It's off his foot. And the officials saying it was kicked. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Randall's checked in for Hill.
Boozer comes in for Davis. Young's checked in for Johnson. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Clarkson. Nobody near Barnes. Connects from three-point range. Barnes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And Thompson kicks to Barnes. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Barnes sets a screen for Curry. Again, Curry missing.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Bryant passes to Boozer. Back to Kobe. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
He is stolen by Randall. He tries for three. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Wayne Ellington's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Golden State. They're on a 16-6 run. Curry wide open. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do
That
a
was
better
so
job
much
of
pass.
challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble.
He got it up. And that's not going to go. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, they're trying to play fast and trying to put the defense on their heels.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Lakers trail by 6.
Well, as you know, there are polls for just about everything in sports. Last year, Steph Curry was actually voted as the most trustworthy player in the league.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Inside, it's Boozer and Hill. Wayne Ellington is out there with Clarkson.
Why the
And
heck
it's
Iguodala
Johnson
playing
in
center?
the 3 season. The Lakers have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far. And Hill, no good on that one. You talked about trust in Steph Curry. It seemed he was able to trust his ankles a bit more last year.
Yeah, that had been a big concern. Repeated ankle sprains. Part of the reason the Warriors were able to sign him for such a bargain extension. But when healthy, clearly an all-star and all-league player.
Over the last 10, looking at the Warriors, here's how they compare to the rest of the league. First in assists, third in three-point shooting, and they also show up as a team in the top 5 in scoring. Boy, this team is balanced and versatile offensively.
Yeah, and the one thing that really jumps out at me when you talk about all these stats, Clark, is the assists. And this is a team that has been very unselfish. They're sharing the ball, they're moving, they're really getting a good flow to their offense. And as a result, they're finding pretty high percentage shots almost every possession.
Here's Livingston. They kick it out to Green. On the clock. The wide open look here for Holiday. Sinks the triple. Holiday's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Clarkson kicks to Ellington. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Makes it off the glass.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Well, you look at how the Warriors have improved. Really a change in philosophy from years past. The new ownership wanted size for position, and rebounding, defense, toughness. They've really established a nice foundation.
And Green gets it to go.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there. A bit uncomfortable and wanted to talk it over.
Timeout called the Lakers. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's have a look at some league leaders from the last 10 games. Here are the highest scoring point guards in the NBA during that time. Number 1, Steph Curry.
And you just can't say enough about the value of a player like him who can attack a defense in so many different ways from the point.
Yeah, you know, you're right. For him to be providing the individual scoring he has, as well as keeping all his teammates so involved in the offense, that's a hard job, and it's an ideal combination for a point guard.
Clarkson passes to Bryant. And again, the Lakers no good.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Now, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important. And it's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good on the 3. Lakers trail by 8. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. For Harrison Barnes, it's been a lifelong goal to play in the NBA. Back in high school in Iowa, to raise travel money for tournaments, Barnes, his mother, and his sister would go to Iowa State Cyclones games and collect recyclables. Barnes said, "You learn from those times. They build something in you. I know what it took for me to get here." Kevin sounds like some character.
And his hard work continues, Doris. Thank you. Barnes kicks to Iguodala. On the wing, Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson. LA's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
People knew that he could shoot the ball coming out of college, but I don't think teams knew that Klay Thompson would develop into the dead-eye shooter that he's become. He is a flat-out laser, and he can go to get into zones where he just doesn't miss, whether he's open or well guarded.
What an ugly second quarter for him so far. He's starting to press a little bit out there.
Even though it went down, I don't think that's the kind of look they should be settling for.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Warriors leading by 8. And Steve, with Klay, you know not every team thought of him as an elite shooter, or he wouldn't have gone as late as he did in the draft. But with his size, he has incredible range, and that has proved to be a factor in his play.
Man, one thing he's been able to do this last season is find ways to quicken that release. And now he can get that free off in the blink of an eye. He's a big, strong kid, and doesn't need much room at all to let it fly. So what an incredible weapon to have on offense.
Curry attacking, and he gets it to go. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
The offensive rebound, and the officials call traveling violation.
And now look at Stephen Curry here. What a string of games he's put together here lately. I mean, he's in high gear. Check out the stats. 3rd in scoring, 8th in assists. And he's in the top 10 in steals per game as well. So this is a guy who you have to be aware of when you've got the ball in your hands.
And Steve, you mentioned his unbelievable points per game ranking. I mean, this guy is a guy I would call buckets.
Green in the post. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. Look at the Lakers, and checking out the Lakers. They're tied right now. Lakers trail by 7. Clarkson passes to Bryant. Good on the three-point shot. Bryant got 5.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Thompson misses. They can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they need to play it smart. Make sure you get a good shot first, and then maybe a second possession.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Randall's checked in for Hill. Boozer comes in for Davis. Young's checked in for Johnson. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Clarkson.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Snatched up. Tries yet again. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Lynn.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. That's not an individual matchup he's going to lose every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
Take a look at what Curry's done. He's got 11 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc. Andre Iguodala, one of the elite athletes in the NBA. Great ball handler, and when he gets to the rim, he's right up there with LeBron James as far as being one of the most high-percentage finishers in the business.
On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Draymond Green is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Curry in at the point. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Clarkson. And he banks in the layup. Clarkson's got 9.
You know, as great as Iguodala's strength and athleticism are, I think it's his IQ for the game that really sets him apart. I mean, you see all of that in his alertness and anticipation defensively, and also in his playmaking on the offensive end.
Lakers trail by 9. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over
Good
as
block.
coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion whose focus is on creating system with efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch them, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. A 3 ball. The shot is off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Well, and for Iguodala, the savvy off the court 2 guys. One of the attractions, Steve, for him playing in the Bay Area, connecting with the area's innovators and the venture companies.
So he's a bright guy. You know, back in 2011 during the labor negotiations, he actually spent time interning with a major bank. So this is a guy with a bright future beyond basketball.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
A shot by Thompson. No one's around. Offline with his 3.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
Kept alive. And that one's good. Hill's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Curry attacking.
And 1.
And Count Kardashian is fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effective.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
The Lakers making a switch here. Ellington's checked in. The Los Angeles Lakers, the NBA's most successful franchise over the last 3 decades, since 1980. 10, guys, count them, 10 titles.
That's remarkable, and they've led the way from a business standpoint as well, Kevin. They pioneered televising their home games where some teams are undercutting ticket sales. A lot of great ideas and dynamics that have helped this franchise become what it is.
And the Lakers making a change here.
Post him, Curry.
And Curry with the stuff. Some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he's finishing with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
And, you know, for the Lakers, no competition for football. There's not a pro football team in the L.A. market. And it's one of the top 2 markets in the country. And it is a basketball town. You look at their TV deal. which is really worth about $3.6 billion over 20 years. That gives you a lot of financial firepower there.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. And the Lakers with another miss.
I see you, Iggy.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field. Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Well, guys, you look at the financial resources for the Lakers, not the same advantage.
I see you, Clay. I see you.
CBA. It's really restricted spending. The question is, how will that impact the Lakers moving forward?
Oh, that's off.
Ellington from outside. Los Angeles with another miss.
I see you, Harris. Oh, God.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Well, as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
I think it really could get out of hand, and you can credit their defense just as much as their offense for that.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. And it's Golden State with another.
25.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Lynn dishes to Ellington. Almost, but it rolls out.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit.
Cash, oh.
It look like that.
He's normally a really big threat from long range. Struggling right now, he might need to mix his game up a little bit.
It's stolen by Green. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the call will be against Julius Randle. Young's checked in for Johnson. There's 25 seconds.
I could have shot that,
third quarter.
but I chose not to.
The Warriors have shot just one free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game. That free throw good from Thompson. Good on both. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. And so it's the Lakers with it. Lynn kicks to Ellington. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Ellington's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Lakers. Here's Curry. Thompson from long range. Warriors leading by 19 points. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Inside is Boozer and Hill. Clarkson is out there with Kobe. And it's Young in the small forward position. The Lakers shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them.
That makes it 4 turnovers for him now. He's just been lazy with the ball in his hands, fellas.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
And he took a shot. Excellent toughness to get in there and make a play. I love that kind of work.
Kobe, the pass to Young. Shoots. Here's Hill. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul.
His full foul. I'm sure he picked it up a little earlier than he would have liked.
Ed Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Kobe against Barbosa. Bryant has the open look. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Warriors leading by 20. Curry dishes to Barbosa. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Clarkson kicks to Young. Now the dish to Kobe. Bryant can't get that one to fall.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
I'll tell you what, they are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth quarter.
You called that one right. Causing some serious harm from long range.
Clarkson kicks to Hill.
Alright, oh, that one you called for.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area.
Oh.
Glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
And the Warriors with some changes. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. And it's Klay Thompson in for Leandro Barbosa. The Lakers also making some changes. Blacks checked in for Hill. Ryan Kelly comes in for Ed Davis. And it's Price in for Clarkson. Young outside. From deep three-point range. Fires it up. And that one's good. Price.
Every once in a while, he'll kind of step out of his role and give you something like that.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
You know, this Golden State team is clearly on the rise, but they're not without weaknesses. Bad turnover differential and free throw differential. Things that have plagued this team.
Draymond Green is checked in for Golden State. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. It's Curry with the drive. And he uses both hands to jam it in. His finishes can be dazzling, especially Clark at his side.
Well, you look at a guy who doesn't have the height of some other big-time dunkers, and it always looks better, and he certainly makes up for the lack of height with that athleticism.
Yeah, his leaping ability is just off the charts, guys. And you look at the free throw disparity for the Warriors. Not the most surprising stat. They're more of a jump shooting team than a slashing team. But if you're going to settle for jump shots, you can't also turn it over at a high rate. I think that's where they have to improve.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel the next few days.
Golden State's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3.
Don't foul me.
And Steph Curry, an all-star starter last season, but he also led the league in turnovers, Clark, with over 4 games.
Well, the other side of that coin is he did set a career high in assists as well, but there's no question.
Steph Curry with the shot, boy. Stop.
The turnover numbers have to come down, and I'm sure he'll work on that.
Here's Clarkson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. They get Andre Iguodala.
You look at hard fouls and what's now considered a flagrant foul. The referees in the league has really sort of changed the rule over the course of the last decade. And I think it's for the better. It used to be you could get away with basically mugging a player. Now you have to be more careful. And I think it's good for the protection of the player and for the improvement of the game.
There's been talk about hard fouls and flagrant fouls to protect the players' club.
Yeah, no less an authority than coaching great Phil Jackson said that Nason has set up the game to eliminate fouling, not reward it. Sounds something just like something Phil would say. It used to be that the fouler had to leave the court like in hockey. I think the league has taken good steps to get away from the defensive slugfest of years past.
Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Los Angeles. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities and scoring some easy baskets.
Green light.
Really an attack guard, quick and aggressive, always looking to penetrate and get into the paint. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for the Warriors.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark's fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as
Green
possible.
light.
And in what's been a tremendous year tonight, another example, and he'll push their amazing win total on the season to 68. An outstanding, outstanding season we've watched this team play.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for Steph Curry. He was doing everything right, and the points seemed to come in bunches.
Don't reach.
Definitely had the hot hand.
And that's a foul. It's called on Wayne Ellington. That's his first foul.
That's just a flat frustration foul right there.
Boy, down like they are, he just took it out on his opponent. I mean, you've got to keep your composure. I don't think that was one of his best moments.
Boozer kicks to Lynn. No good with the triple.
And Lynn has really become an explosive athlete. He's put in a lot of work during the offseason to develop his strength and acceleration. On a different level now than when he entered the league out of Harvard, for sure.
Here's Ellington. Oh, offensive interference. Green with the ball.
Stop reaching. You garbage. Duty behind person.
From Stephen Curry. Second free throw, no good. Here's Randall. Here's Lynn. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
These guys know each other well, clearly, because that was a beautiful pass.
So this is
Tasha. Playing 2K. I just made this dude rage quit, bro.
You're sick.